Hello everyone, and welcome back. Okay, so what I have here is a collaboration lock that both Trekmaster30 and I are putting together. And Trekmaster30, he'd already made up the key tag and everything for this, pinned by Trekmaster30 and Bobby Keyz. And yeah, he pretty much set us up with a really nice lock to make this with too. He set us up with this Yale mortar cylinder. These tend to have some pretty tight tolerances too, but and he's already actually put some plugs in it for me because I'm going to be making the drivers in this lock, and I guess he did that, well, in case I want to do a little bit of work up here. But yeah, he did set us up with a really nice lock for this, and he did already make the key, and I'm going to show you the bitting on this key. I mean, that is one serious bitting, so that is going to be one tough lock to pick, I gotta say. But yep, I'm going to, he did say I could give you a little preview of the, what he's done so far. I'm not going to show you what he's already done to the core. I don't want to give up all the secrets, but I am going to give you a little preview of the pins that he's already made, because he made some really awesome pins. He is the master at making serrated pins, I gotta say. I can get this to focus for us. Come on, baby. Alright, okay, there we go. Alright, so, he's already made up the key pins here. He's pretty much gave us everything that we have. He's already set us up with all these, not sure if these are copper or brass, but he's got all the springs and everything. And he's pretty much evened out the pin stack for us too. But yeah, this is what he's made for the key pins already. Really, really nice serrations too. Key pin 1, very beautifully serrated pin here. Then we have key pin 2, which is well, it's a very large pin, because you could see by the bitting that he made there. And this here is going to be a pin and pin. It's got kind of like a floating pin too. Really nice pin there. Then another beautifully serrated pin in key pin 3. Another beautifully serrated in key pin 4 here. And then we have a serrated, one serration here on the top, and he has a very, very sharp edge on that. On the top of that one. Very, very sharp. And then in key pin 6, we have another very fine serrated pin. But yeah, that's pretty much what he's done to the lock so far. And he did some work to the core, but I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to reveal all the secrets yet. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut away, and I am going to, well, I'm going to make up my half of the lock. I'm going to cut my pins. I'm going to probably change up maybe a couple of springs, do a little work to the Bible, and yep, I will come back. I'll have the lock all put together, and well, I'll pick it, and then we'll officially gut it, and we'll be able to take a look at everything inside the lock. So yeah, if you guys just hold on for a second, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got the lock all pinned up, and the key does work very smooth in the lock. Once in a while a little hang up, but not much. It does work really smooth. And again, I'll show you the bitting that is on this key, because Trekmaster really set us up with a serious bitting on this key. But well, we're going to try to get it open now, and well, I'll show you what we put inside. And again, I'm going to try to go with a couple of picks here from the Banggood 12-piece high-quality stainless steel pick set, and we're going to see how these are going to work in this lock too. Like I said, might as well work them in some challenge locks. Again, I'm going to go with the short hook, and if I need, well, the deeper hook, I have that one ready to go too. I put the handles on it. And we're going to go with top of the keyway, this awesome tension wrench from West Coast Picks. And, well, we'll see if we can get in it now, and I will show you what we put inside of it. I think I'm trying to get under 4. I might have got a little click from 4. Oh, got a pretty deep falset, I believe, off of 3. Let me tighten this up a little more. Got the lock bouncing around here. Okay, there's some counter rotation here off of 1. Okay, might have got him. I might be getting some counter right here. Right, I got a little more off of 1. Alright, I'm going to try to go with this deeper hook here. Trying to find some feedback. Very light tension. I think I'm getting some counter off of 6. Alright, well, let's see what else we got here. Got some counter right here. It might be 3. And I kind of lost that false set. Oh, I think I just might have got some of it back. Oh, counter right here. It might have been 3 again. I might have just overset them, but I did get a little bit of false set back. Counter again off of 1, so I guess that dropped. Okay, I got a good click off of 1 now. I do got a pretty good false set. See what else? Oh, I just rubbed off, I think, a 5. Got a little bit deeper. It might have been 4 because I'm trying to squeeze. Oh, maybe it was 5. I'm getting some counter here. I might have got a click out of 5 there. I think I got a little bit more turn on the core. I'm getting some counter right here. Could be pin 1 that I'm after, and it's behind that tension wrench. Maybe not. Not feeling any more feedback unless it's pin 1 here. Might have got a little more from him just now. Oh, and we're open on 2. Whew, that is a tough lock, guys. Ah, I got it though. Alright. Well, now we'll show you what we put inside. Alright. Let me grab my pinning tray. Yeah, that is a very tough lock. He put a serious bidding on that for us. I'm going to lock it up. And I did not put this clip on all the way in the back, because this is a pain in the butt, this clip. Let me see if I can get it back off now. Yep. Alright. Cool beans. Alright, let's, key back in it. And it did fit tight. That is the bidding on that key. Let's throw a shim in here for sure. That shim is getting old. Time to pull out some new ones. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Okay. All 6 pins are in it. Let's see if I can focus that for you. We have all 6 pins in there, and you can see we got some pretty good nastiness in there. And Trekmaster, he did do all the pins in the core here, and he did all the work in the core, and I did the Bible. If you remember from, from the first part of the video there. And I'll show you what he's got here. He has, here's my tweezers. He has a serrated in 1. He has a pin and pin. Oh, sorry. Let me lighten that up for you. I didn't mean that. Well, he has a serrated in 1. I'm going to show you the pins anyways. He has a pin and pin in 2. There is a serrated in 3. A serrated in 4. Another serrated in 5. One single serration on top. Very long pin going with that bidding. And we have a serrated in 6. And up here in the core, I will show you what he did. Because I didn't show that in the first part of the video. Let me see if I can focus it a bit better for you. Try to get some light on it too here. Sorry about that, I'm really just trying to get this to focus with some light. Alright, well it's very tough to see, but let me bring this light over to you maybe. Try it one more time, guys. Here, I'll try it from here. Get it to lighten up. Oh, there we go. Alright, well, we do have threading in, well, first I'll start here. Number 1 chamber, he's got some really deep counter milling in chamber 1. And then he's got threading in 3, 4, and 6 in the core. And up here in the Bible are the pins that I made and the work that I've done up here in the Bible. In the first one we have, sorry about that, it's more or less like a, keep falling out of my hand, it's more or less like a triple spool, and I put a very sharp edge on the top of that too, to catch into that counter milling that he put in there. And I got a steel spring. And that one there has a pretty weak spring in it. Oh, there it goes, it popped up. And that is a serrated T-pin. Another steel spring, a little bit different than the first one. And then we have a serrated spool in 3. Let me see if I get that spring out of there. I have a copper spring in 3. Number 4, I have a pin and pin. A serrated pin and pin. And I will show you that in a minute. I'll show you all the pins, of course. Then I got a small copper spring. And 5, I have a spool where kind of like the top is a little bit reduced. It's kind of like a, well, it's a triple spool. Well, actually a double spool. And it's, well, inside that spool it's kind of like layered. I don't know how you want to say that. Maybe like a wedding cake spool, so to speak. Then I have a copper spring. And then in 6, here, I'm going to do it this way. Get it from the back. 6, I have a drunken spool serrated. And I will show you that too. And another copper spring with a wafer. Yeah. And up here in the Bible, if you could see that I threaded 2. I threaded 5, 2, 3, and 5. Actually, no, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excuse me. Yep, I threaded 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the Bible. But yeah, I'll show you the pins. Okay, I think we're focused pretty good too. Alright, we have a serrated in 1. And then I have this kind of like a triple spool, and I put a very sharp edge on that one too to catch into his counter milling. Then he's got a pin and pin down here in key pin 2. And then up here I got a serrated T-pin, kind of like to a point. And then down here, Trek has a another serrated pin, and then I have a spooled serrated spool up top. And then Trek down here again has a another serrated pin. And then I have a pin and pin where I serrated the collar and I serrated the pin. Put a serration in the bottom of that. Then again here in 5, Trek has another single serration on top. And then I have kind of like a double serrated spool. You can see in that spool there is kind of like a wedding cake spool, if you want to call it. And then Trek has another serrated here in 6, and I have a serrated drunken spool in the top of 6. Then I put a couple of steel springs, a copper, a very small, that might be a brass, then another copper, and maybe that might be another brass in the springs. Yep, that is our collaboration lock, and well, yeah. So, well, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, comment below. And yeah, everybody, please be safe and stay legal. Thanks, guys. Bye.